What's going on, guys? Broken Psychoma here, playing some Diablo 3 again. Today I'm going to take a look at another monk build. This is one I actually just started playing a few hours ago. I saw it on a forum, figured I'd try it out, and it's pretty effective. It would be a bit more effective if I had some more life on hit. But I'll show you my gear. Not much has changed since I did the Blender video. I've still got my Fist of Astarask. Crystal Fist finally got a socket on it. Strong arm bracers, which is actually kind of nice. I think they're actually effective now. Witching Hour, which I still can't get rid of, and then Zokrin's Gaze. I'd like to get rid of these two, or not get rid of, but replace them for this build because I don't use Exploding Palm or Wave of Light in this build currently. Let's just take a look at my stats. 49.3% crit chance, 512% crit damage. I'd really like to get my dexterity up above 7k, so I'm hoping to get some like good legendary gloves or pants or boots or something with high dex rolls so I can get that up. That'll bring my damage up quite a bit. Currently sitting on 743, which isn't too shabby if you ask me. We'll get into the build. Primary attack is Deadly Reach with the Scattered Blows rune, so each third hit randomly drops these little explosive charges on the ground, kind of, and it deals a little bit extra damage. They were critting for about 2.5 mil, so they're pretty strong. It's a nice little bit of damage, and it also gives my they also have a 50% chance to knock enemies up in the air, which acts as an interrupt. It's very useful. I see it trigger pretty frequently, so that 50% chance is good. My right mouse click is Dashing Strike with Way of the Falling Star. Gain 20% increased movement speed for 3 seconds after you use it. And then my secondary, my number 1 skill, Lashing Tail Kick with Scorpion Sting, 85% stun chance for 1.5 seconds. Very useful for keeping bosses and stuff at bay when they're about to use big attacks. Epiphany Inner Fire rune, so I get that extra 353% weapon damage stacked on top of what I already have, and the regeneration, Spirit Regen is very nice. Sweeping Wind Cyclone, you know, oldie but goodie. Everyone uses Sweeping Wind with Cyclone. It's one of the best abilities the monk has. Very, very good. And then I'm using Mantra of Conviction. I'm not using Overall. I'm using Annihilation, because whenever an enemy is killed while they're affected by it, I get 30% increased movement speed for 3 seconds. So this is very good for like running rifts and stuff. It's very movement speed oriented, so it'll help you get from pack to pack faster. You'll get to finish the rift a bit quicker. It's kind of nice. Passives, one with everything, kind of a must-have. It's hard to stack all resist because you only get, I think max roll on all resist is like 90. And you can get like 175 for the different ones, so it's a lot better. You can stack them up nice and high, and you don't have to use any diamonds in your gear. Seize the Initiative, armor is increased by 30% of your dexterity, a little bit extra toughness. Transcendence, every point of spirit spent heals you for 248 life. I'd really like to get my healing globe healing bonus up, so that is a bit more effective because it doesn't really do much at the moment. And then I'm using Mythic Rhythm. So my every third hit from a spirit generator increases the damage of my spirit spender by 40%, which means Lashing Tail Kick or Dashing Strike. Actually, no, that doesn't spend spirit, so just Lashing Tail Kick. So it increases the Lashing Tail Kick damage by 40% after each little burst I get from my Deadly Reach. Makes the damage go nice and high. I think Lashing Tail Kick crits for about 7 mil after Mythic Rhythm has been activated. Some things I have been toying around with swapping out. I was thinking of going with Mantra of Healing, and I don't even know what rune. Maybe Time of Need. And you could also throw on Unity if you're playing with a group. This would be better for group play, I'd say. Because what I found out, I was wondering why I wasn't getting any buff from Unity when I was using Mantra of Conviction, not thinking that Mantra of Conviction doesn't affect allies. I was stupid when I didn't I didn't think of that. So Mantra of Healing is a good replacement if you want to use Unity in a group. Um, my damage goes well above. It's like 850k if in a group of 3. So in a group of 4, it would be even higher. Plus, you get a lot of extra healing um, and a little bit of extra resist. See, wow, that was 200 resist. That's fantastic. Um, so yeah, that's another way you could run it if you don't want to run Mantra of Conviction. And you can use any of these runes really. Overall is a pretty common one. But Annihilation's good for that movement speed buff. So we will go in. Yeah, let's go to Fields. It's always a good place to run. I'll just show you how the build works. It's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot to it. It's just Deadly Reach as much as you can. Epiphany whenever it comes off a cooldown. Lashing Tail Kick to keep your enemies stunned and keep Cyclone up. It's really nice. It's a good build. If I had a little bit more healing, it would be very, very effective. So as you can see, it does a fair amount of damage. Dashing Strike is actually a pretty hard hitter. A lot of people don't use it that way, but it does hit for a lot of damage. It's good against bosses, because a lot of times, well, depending on the boss, you don't have to run away too much, so you can use it as a damage dealer as opposed to a get out of trouble card. I'm doing this on Torment 1. I can do Torment 3 pretty easily in a group. I'm kind of squishy at the moment, to be perfectly honest, so I don't feel comfortable recording at Torment 3 because I'll probably die and make myself look like a fool. But as you can see, the Deadly Reach throws out those little electric pulses, and they deal a shit ton of damage. Like I said, they're critting for about 2.5 mil on their own, which is fantastic. See, they're critting. Oh, well, I was seeing. Oh, it's because my attack speed was higher earlier. They're critting for about, it looks like, anywhere between 9 and 1.5 mil, which is pretty high for just like a little secondary damage ability. So yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty squishy. That was silly of me to just stand in the poison, but it's a pretty effective build. If I had more life on hit, it'd probably be even more effective, because Deadly Reach hits anyone in the way, so it can hit a lot of enemies, plus those little pulses. So yeah, that's the build. It's a pretty fun one. It's a little bit different, not something I'm used to seeing. I'm used to seeing a lot of Cyclone Strike and the Bell still, even though it got nerfed, so it's a nice little change of pace from the usual monk stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.